Good morning, everyone. So, in the last class, we discussed accuracy, precision, and error, and we have also discussed types of error, right? So, types of error is over. How to express the error that we were discussing in the last class. So, that only I'll continue now. And least count error also we have discussed, right? Least count error. So, that least count error is nothing but what? It is the minimum measurement what you can do by using your instrument, that is called as what? Least count. So I hope you remember how to calculate the least count of the given device, right? Then next we have discussed, that is least count error. The error associated with that least count is known as what? Least count error. So in practical, actually, you people will study this least count error in detail. So let us start with the next concept, that is how to express a error, how you can express or how you can determine or how you can calculate the errors. Okay, so how to calculate the errors here? Errors can be calculated in three different ways. We can calculate errors in three ways. So yesterday we were discussing absolute error, so that only I'll continue now, that is absolute error. So what do you mean by absolute error? In this absolute error, this absolute error is denoted by, anybody remember how this absolute errors are denoted by? How it is denoted? Delta. Mod delta A. It is denoted by mod of delta A. Yesterday I took numbers and I have explained you this absolute error. Today I'll explain you in general. In general, in the sense, I am taking those numbers, whatever 3 terms, 4 terms are there, that I'll take it as A1, A2, A3. Or you can take 4 terms also, A1, A2, A3, A4. I'll take 4 terms and I'll explain you this absolute error. Yesterday with the help of number we have taken. So today with the help of alphabet I'll explain you. So this absolute error is, it is the difference between what? Let us see. Suppose if you have 3 numbers or 4, that is A1, A2, A3, A4. Calculate the absolute error of these numbers. Calculate the absolute error of these numbers. So how to calculate the absolute error of these numbers? You can calculate it like, that is, take the mean of the given numbers. Take the mean of the given number, or you can also say it as what? Average. How to calculate mean or average? It is nothing but, that is, I'll write it as A mean. Means the mean or the average of the given numbers. A mean is equal to, it is A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus A4 whole divided by 4. So this is what? This is your A mean. This is your A mean. Okay. Suppose here whatever A mean you are getting, just you write it as A mean only. In general, I am explaining you. If you want, once again we will take the help of numbers and we will see. So next, absolute error is given by, absolute error of the first term is given by, that is delta, sorry, mod delta A1 is equal to, mod delta A1 is what? It is the absolute error of the first term. It is the absolute error of the first term. How to write it? I told you what is the use or the significance of this mod. What do you mean by mod here? Mod is nothing but it is positive. Always values you are taking it positive. I hope you remember. Yesterday we discussed that actually, right? Okay. So this A1, A mean is written as, that is absolute error of A1 is written as, it is nothing but A1 minus A mean. I'll write it in mod. Okay, this can be written as what? That is A1 minus A mean. Or else you can not use mod also, because here you have mod, which means that the value is positive itself. This is what? Absolute error of A1. That is first term minus A mean. So how you can define your absolute error? One more I'll write, then I'll define this absolute error. बाद में कैसे लिख सकते हो देखो, that is given by delta A2 is equal to A2 minus A mean. A2 minus A mean. Next, what you can write, that is absolute error of the third term is given by delta A3 is equal to A3 minus A mean. Then delta A4 can be written as what? A4 minus A mean. So this is how you can express the absolute error of a given number. This is how you can explain the absolute error of a given number. Is it clear, everyone? Then how you can define this? See, that is, it is the difference between absolute error is the difference between what you can say is the difference between the measurement and the value of the quantity is called absolute error. It is the difference between the, it is the difference you can see here. It is the difference between the individual measurement. Correct? It is the difference between the individual measurement and the true value. What does this mean? What we are calling this mean? We call it as what? True value of the quantity is called as absolute error. Is called as what? Absolute error. If you want, I'll write the definition here somewhere. Okay. This absolute error is defined as, it is the difference. You can see here, it is the difference. Okay. It is the difference between, is the difference between the measured value, the measurement value you can say, or you can also say it as what? Individual measurement. You can also say it as what? Individual measurement and the true value of the quantity. So this is known as what? That is absolute error. You can see it on the board. So absolute error is defined as what? It is the difference between the individual measurement. You can see here, individual measurement, right? And the true value of the given quantity. True value matlab kya hai idhar? True value matlab is nothing but what? It is the mean of the given value. Is it clear, everyone? Just for your understanding, we will take some numbers and we'll try to explain this. Okay. So here only I'll explain. Means all the three you can compare. Definition, general example, and one numerical example you can see. Is it clear? Just see. Let me see who will give these answers. So here I'll take numbers like 10, 20, 30. I have taken three numbers like 10, 20 and 30. Okay. So three numbers are there. I need to calculate the absolute error of these numbers. I need to calculate the absolute error of these numbers. How to calculate the absolute errors of these numbers? That can be calculated as absolute error of A1 is equal to, absolute error of A1 is equal to, read the definition. It is the difference between the individual measurement. What is your individual measurement? 10 minus A mean. So you need to calculate mean of this number. Can anybody tell me what is the mean of 10, 20, 30? What is the mean of this number? Sure? Pakka? Are you sure, everyone? Okay. Okay, all are telling it is 20, so I'll take it as 20. I don't know, okay? 20, no? Right? Okay. So, here the mean value is how much? 20. The students who are not getting this, I'll tell you, that is nothing but 10 plus 20 plus 30 divided by 3. This is what it is. A mean is equal to 10 plus 20, it is nothing but 30. 30 plus 30, it is 60. 60 divided by 3, that is nothing but what? 20. Is it clear, everyone? So here that is 10 minus 20, which is equal to, how much you are getting answer? See, 10 minus 20 is how much? 10 minus 20. Minus 10. Okay. This is minus 10. But what you are seeing in the definition, or what is your absolute error? Absolute error is always positive. Why? Because you are representing it in a modulus symbol. This is called as what? Modulus symbol. Therefore you are writing it as what? Plus 10 only. Right? Okay. So how you can represent? You can write it like this first, then you can write it as is equal to 10. Right? Okay. So next one, that is delta A2 is equal to 20 minus 20, that is nothing but 0. Then delta A3 is equal to 30 minus 20, that is equal to 10. So this is how you calculate the absolute error. If it is clear, I will proceed with relative error next. At the end, I'll give you numerical. आपको ही solve करना है वो. Focus करो इसके ऊपर. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. इधर कुछ डाउट है? एब्सोल्यूट एरर कैसे कैलकुलेट करना है? वेरी सिंपल इट इज. फर्स्ट मीन कैलकुलेट करना है आप लोगों को. जो भी नंबर हो, वॉट एवर मे बी द नंबर, पहले उसका मीन निकालो. मीन मतलब क्या? जितने भी नंबर्स है, एडिंग ऑल नंबर्स डिवाइडेड बाय हाउ मेनी नंबर्स आर देयर. हाउ मेनी नंबर्स मतलब 3 है क्या, 4 है, 5, 10, कितना भी रहने दो. एडिंग ऑल नंबर्स डिवाइडेड बाय दोज मेनी नंबर्स, that you will get mean. Then simple one, first one minus mean, second one minus mean. Okay, right. So if this is clear, relative error is very easy for you to understand. So here the relative error is given by, relative error is nothing but, this relative error is nothing but, it is the ratio of, so we are saying relative error. Yes, you need to write it without minus sign. First you can write it as minus 10 in a modulus symbol. बाद में is equal to 10 लिखो. That it is understood that modulus value is always taken as positive. Okay. Right? I hope it is clear. So what I was explaining, that is relative error. This relative error, how you are going to represent? Relative error is nothing but it is the ratio. Relative error is nothing but it is the ratio. Here I'll erase this much. Relative error. Next point is relative error. This relative error, it is the ratio of, it's the ratio of what? So I'll write here, relative error is equal to, relative error is equal to, it is A mean, it is A mean divided by, it is the ratio of two quantities, that is A mean. A mean, it is there already on the board. Yes, correct. A mean, you have already A mean, divided by what you are writing, divided by, you are writing it as delta, sorry, modulus of delta A mean. इसका मतलब क्या है बोलो? That is A mean, delta A mean means what? Whatever your delta A1, delta A2, delta A3 is there, इसका भी कितना कितना आंसर आया है देखो, 10, 0, 10. You are taking the mean of this result. You are taking the mean of this result. That will give you what? Modulus of delta A mean. That will give you what? The modulus of delta A mean. Is it clear everyone how to calculate relative error? A mean पता है, इधर ही एक example है. We'll continue with that. See. That is what A mean. With this, what is the A mean value? Just now you have calculated in the given sum. A mean is how much? 20, right? A mean is how much? It is 20 divided by delta A mean. Can anybody tell me what is delta A mean? You have A1 is equal to 10, A2 is equal to 0, A3 is equal to 10. कैसे कर सकते हो उसको? How much you will get? That is delta A mean is equal to 10 plus 0 plus 10. ये mean कितना आता है? How much you people will get mean? 20 will get mean. Right? 1 second. 6. Here comes the real test. Hmm. The answer is yes, correct. That is 6.66. So I think a few people are very good in statistics, I guess. So the answer is 6.66. How? See, here you need to divide it by 3. Why? Because you have 3 numbers here. You cannot neglect this delta A2. Okay, delta A2 neglect नहीं कर सकते आप लोग. क्यों neglect नहीं कर सकते? देखो, one reason mathematically you can give that because this also it includes in the reading. वो कर सकते हो. इधर physics में इस example को कैसे कर सकते हो? देखो, A mean आपको A mean कैसे मिला है? A mean consists of A1, A2, A3, A4 all the terms. Okay, that is here you can see 10 plus 20 plus 30 all 3 terms are there. Your delta A mean also should include the result of that A2. Therefore, you will get the mean value as what? 6.66. The mean value as what? 6.66. I hope it is clear to everyone. So here the delta mean value is 6.6. So now you can do the calculation. So no need, just I have given you example. But I hope it is clear to everyone. Is it clear? Is it clear? Relative error? Very simple it is. थोड़ा एब्सोल्यूट कंफ्यूज होता है मगर रिलेटिव एरर सिंपल है. इट इज व्हाट? इट इज जस्ट अ रेशियो. इट इज रेशियो ऑफ व्हाट? इट इज द रेशियो ऑफ ए मीन. ए मीन कैलकुलेशन इज सिंपल, डिवाइडेड बाय डेल्टा ए मीन. डिवाइडेड बाय डेल्टा ए मीन. हाउ टू कैलकुलेट डेल्टा ए मीन? मतलब आपका जो भी एब्सोल्यूट एरर का रिजल्ट्स है वो रिजल्ट्स का मीन लो. देन व्हेन यू गेट द मीन then you can calculate the relative error. Then you can calculate the relative error. Is it clear everyone? Any doubt? Shall I continue with next one? Okay, next last one we have, that is percentage error. That is percentage error. Can anybody guess what will be this percentage error? Next we have percentage. So this percentage error is nothing but if your relative error, whatever your relative error is there, this relative error if I multiply, means if I multiply it by 100, that is nothing but the answer is in terms of what? Percentage. This is known as what? Percentage error. This is the symbol for percentage. This is the symbol of percentage. So you can see, very simple. Percentage error is nothing but what? Expressing relative error in terms of percentage is called as what? Percentage error. It is called as what? Percentage error. Is it clear? Means expressing your result into percentage is known as percentage error. Means suppose if you are doing one practical, कितना percent error है उसमें, that is called as what? That is percentage error. Okay. So take down that. In successive measurement, in successive measurement of period of oscillation, in successive measurement of period of oscillation of pendulum, the readings are 2.63 seconds 2.56 seconds, 2.63, 2.56, 2.42 seconds, 2.71 seconds and 2.80 seconds. Calculate absolute error, relative error and percentage error. Calculate relative error, percentage error and absolute error. So total you have 5 numbers. That is 2.63, 2.56, 2.42, 2.71, 2.80. What is the sum here? Means you are doing one experiment called as simple pendulum. In that simple pendulum experiment, you are getting some readings like this. What is the error of this experiment? You need to express it in terms of relative error, percentage error and absolute error. Okay. So please everyone try this. If anybody is interested, you can switch on your camera also. Let me see how you people are sitting and writing. You can switch on cameras so that I can see whether you are writing or just sitting in front of mobile.